Okay. Well, the first night of Abertoir has been exceptional so far. We've had a mix of classic horror, some Italian horror, and now we've just had some really deep kind of psychological stuff. So I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, we've just seen Sleep Tight, which was an experience.
Yeah,
we can say that.
Very strange. I can see why it's been talked about a lot at Fright Fest and why it's one of the biggest kind of horror films. It's very unconventional in terms of horror.
Yeah.
In terms of the genre, it's more like a psychological thriller, and it keeps you on edge throughout.
The only complaint I'd sort of go with it, and it's being really, really harsh, is that there's a revelation within it that the film could have ended on. And then it goes on after that point. I feel like it kind of drags a bit.
It did in points.
And you kind of feel like, but still there's some beautiful stuff after that point that you kind of think, oh, well, we would have missed out on that. So it redeems itself straight away.
It was very, very chilling, and when you really, really think about it, the themes in it, we won't spoil anything, we would recommend you watch it, but it's absolutely devastating.
It seems to be a little bit of a trend at the moment. The Resident covered slightly similar ground. There's a couple of others as well, so it seems to be a real theme. And we saw The Shining earlier.
Yeah, The Shining.
The extra bits and everything. So.
Yeah, that was great on the big screen. It's lovely to watch it again. And I think Jack Nicholson is absolutely sensational in it. And I don't care what anyone says about his over-the-top performance. it just makes the movie without it. What would the movie be without it, to be fair?
Yeah, I think in its sort of portrayal of someone being genuinely mad, it works really very well. You can believe him being mental.
Yeah. It's visually, it's such an interesting film as well. It's beautiful, I'd say.
The design, if anyone's seen Room 237, they'll know the amount of planning that went into laying out the hotel, and then the amount of dedication taken to rip it apart again, to mess with people, which I like. I like messing with people. Yeah.
We also had this great talk by Russ Hunter, who talks about an introduction to Italian cinema. So we talked about exploitation films, Dario Argento. It's really interesting. He even put a picture of Troll 2 up, so that amused me quite a lot. that film, it's bad, but it's endearing. That's how I describe it.
We also saw possibly the strangest scene.
Yeah, well, there were two really strange scenes. The first one was a zombie and a shark wrestling. Followed by... Do you want to explain the next one? Do you want me to?
How do you explain that? Mother reunited with zombie child and engages in a little bit of breasty bonding.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, yeah.
I'm trademarking that.
Yeah, so the guys who are here at the festival, I recommend every day you pick up a daily sheet. This year they've gone actually quite bigger. They were little before, but now they're big. It's basically... Gaz has kind of done an introduction here, and then there's some interviews and information about what to expect, and if you want to tweet, you can get published in these every day, so claim to fame.
Use the hashtag Abertoir 2012,
yeah,
isn't it?
That's the year we're in.
Yeah.
So yeah. We've got Manball coming up next, which is probably going to be quite crazy and fun, and an episode of Danger 5. We'll be back tomorrow with more stuff.
Yeah,
So, yeah, okay.
Bye.
That's bye for us.